taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
It's over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down, Washington. Haskins finding McLaurin. Starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
Well, warm up QB2. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Falcons 7, Washington 0.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. Running left, it's Fournette. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The first down pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run, it's Gurley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second
and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
Complete to Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
A gain of 13 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From midfield now, Haskins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
The Washington 1st down.
Now Haskins on 1st down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
throwing on first down. Haskins. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Balled it to 26, second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
On the run, it's Fournette. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Facing a second and 3. Ball on the 10. Now Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays is uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On third and 1, it's Haskins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Allen Bailey, his second sack of the night. Third and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This from 36 yards out.
36-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And it's 3-0 Washington.
Washington 10, Falcons 7.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
7-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
5 yards remain on second down. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 43.
43-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Ryan Kerrigan.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second.
He's got daylight. The 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
Trey Burton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down at 4. Looking downfield for Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Le'Veon Bell, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 28-21, the final score. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. In our game, it was Dwayne Haskins with a strong first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead right now. You remember last week they defeated the Carolina Panthers here. Good momentum. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
2nd down, Haskins toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And the Washington 1st down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Leonard Fournette on the
Give him
carry.
3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Haskins, a slant to Jones.
Haskins pass.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Washington.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Jones has it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The field goal is good. Makes this Washington 20. Falcons.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he's going to keep it here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's complete to Jake Butt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
1st down.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and...
He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of
another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just wanted you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Second and 11 now. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, Look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. He's got Burton here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, Gibson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Gibson, ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44, Haskins.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Pass. Complete to Trey Burton. A 28-yard
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run with Fournette. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Haskins pass. Complete to Trey Burton. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Haskins to throw. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good.
Is good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Falcons.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll buy some, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Kerrigan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Back at the 21-yard line.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Allen Bailey bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Second and 13. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
30-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
It's a loss of 2.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
32-yard line.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And the lead is down to 2. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. but how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
The throw taken in by Sims.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is Fournette. Always got some breathing room. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Haskins. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Open man here, Sims complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Staying on his feet. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get that one on the left tackle, Russell Okung. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Haskins pass.
4th down now after a loss of 2. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well. but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a draw play for Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3. Tonight's final.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Falcons, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.